I know your game.
Yep, yeah.
Alright, I'll leave that open. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna just, like, give you the spiel of how I do things, just
Cool,
like,
sounds
right?
good.
So like, actually I didn't really check those this morning. Oops.
The nav database is the most important one.
Okay.
If the nav database isn't current, then we can't fly IFR.
Okay, so yeah, we continue. There's this guy.
Oh, so our fuel flow is 9.5 in this airplane, it says.
So you're a liar.
Then you probably said it. Aha. Now it's 8.
Okay, now I'm lying. Okay, and then Christine was like, you know, play with this and make sure the obs changes. And then, yeah, it's half up, half out of view, and like flags and stuff. Yeah, that guy, and then we're done there. And enter, same thing.
Cool.
So that's that. We'll do this.
VFR departures provide ground control with on-course heading in degrees. Notice 2 airmen aircraft use caution for construction of barricades on the school, FBO, and west ramp. Hazardous weather information available on the high watts for flight service frequencies. And advised on this contact, you have information Tango. Time information Tango 21530 Zulu. Wind 020 at 6, visibility 10 miles, skies few 6,000. Temperature 230.18, altimeter 299.3. RNAV 76 Alpha Delta State Tower, turn right at the end, Alpha 2, parking monitor ground point 7, good day. Departures provide ground control with on-course heading in degrees. Notice 2 airmen aircraft use caution for construction of barricades on the school, FBO, and west ramp. Hazardous weather information available on the high watts for flight service frequencies. And advised on this contact, you have information Tango.
Tango, nice.
Sorry, I totally missed the winds.
Time information Tango 21530 Zulu. Wind 020 at 6, visibility 10 miles, skies few 6,000. Temperature 230.18, altimeter 299.3.
Alright, that's all I can.
RNAV, ILS, or visual.
And James yelled at me for doing that. What are you going to say?
No, sounds good. We got the Tango. What are you going to say?
James kind of yelled at me because I always keep pressing like comm instead of mic to mic. Mic does the switch faster instead of like screwing around. So, just pet peeve, and I mean, it's faster, so no point in not doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, so taxi up to the line.
Sounds good. Put the flaps up if you want.
That guy left this morning, so he must be local.
Yeah, so our flight team coach flies for this corporate company. So it's Advanced Drainage Systems. They have 2 of those jets.
Oh, so.
And yeah, they fly all over the place. It's really fun. I don't know if he has our flight team coach has a Snapchat, right? And has his Bitmoji, and it's really fun watching him go all over the country flying. It's very cool. But yeah, he loves it. It's apparently a pretty good company to fly for. They only have like 5 pilots, I think.
Still seems like a lot.
Yeah.
Alright, do we want to get flight following or anything? Or
No,
just
I'm
go
good.
Straight?
We'll just go straight there by ourselves.
Alright, so.
I don't have to talk. I don't like talking to people.
That's funny. Alright. We'll do beacon. State ground, this is Skyhawk 734 Uniform Lima. We're at the east ramp with information Tango. Takeoff heading of straight north is 360.
734 Uniform Lima, House State 9 right, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 5.
9 right via Alpha to cross 5 to 9 right. Have you ever visited the tower?
I have a couple times. They're really nice.
I feel like I need to go and also go to ATC and be like, hi, I'm an instrument student. You probably hear me every once in a while and laugh.
I'm actually pretty good friends with like one of the guys that works up there. He's really cool. He comes to like all our like, I joined the aviation fraternity at OSU, and he's like really good friends with everyone in it. He's a cool dude. Yeah, they're all really nice. Doesn't look like it's his birthday today. I don't see his car there. I don't think he's working.
Oh, so there they are. And I didn't realize we have 2 of the FBI planes here with a googly eye guy out the side of the 2 of them. Yeah,
thing,
so there's
whatever it is.
Yeah, because when I was walking by, I went and took like a little picture because I got the googly eye, and I was like, wait a second, there's a second one.
That's funny. Cool. I want a map. Only 3 of OSU's Skyhawks are flying right now. All the rest of them are broken.
Wow.
I know. RIP.
Is there something going on? Because the ramp seems full.
It does. I don't know. I feel like I've seen a lot of jets flying recently. That golf tournament's really soon, I think, right? I'm excited to see when that happens. It's like the Memorial Day tournament. Like there's going to be like 1 million planes here. When is Memorial Day? That's
like 2 weeks or a week.
Yeah, there's going to be like 1 million jets here when that happens.
Yeah, that is. I'll need to remember to at least come out to the airport and like plane watch.
Yeah, for sure.
I should do that like that Friday lunch. Just come over here and just like watch them come in. Let's see if you run rough again.
Please don't run rough. I'm all about the smooth running engines. Yeah.
I mean, I'm at 1800 instead of 17, but
Looks like it's within tolerances, yeah.
Suction seems a little low, I'll be honest.
If you put the RPMs up, it'll go higher.
Ah, there you go. Good call.
Yeah.
Amps, volts, good. Check the alternator. Yep. Oil pressure, oil temperature, good.
If you flip the switch over on amps, we can see what the amps are. Just make sure they're positive.
They are.
Cool.
Negative, positive.
Nice. Cool.
Never done that before. Yeah, we're ready to go, but I should set stuff up over here. It's always nice to do. James told me this today. He was like, hey, most times you're actually going to be in the... Oh, I guess we want to do procedure, approach. AU.
Transition.
Dang it.
Just go back. Transition. We want the VOR.
Just bud.
Yeah. On vectors. Cool.
Okay, so...
Load approach and activate. It's fine, I guess. Cool. I mean, we're gonna go direct to VOR anyways, so...
Alright, okay, so...
Gonna put the VOR frequency in as well, just to make... It should have gone in, probably. Yeah, okay, you can flip to the top. Sweet.
Sky... Okay... We want... 75. Am I missing anything?
Looks good to me.
Okay. Taxi up to the line.
Cool. Sounds good. We can fix our heading indicator if you want.
That's a good call.
Everything else looks good though.
You gotta watch me because I will always miss something.
Like, I'll close my door.
Yeah.
That would be beneficial as well.
I really don't like this checklist because it's just like instruments. And so I always
It's very vague.
Yeah, I always end up missing one. James was like, always go over to the taxi line, and then Christine would always be like, go to the very end of the runway, such that you use all of the runway.
I'm like 5,000 feet long. The 10 feet right there is not going to make a difference.
So anyway, okay, tower. State Tower, this is Scott, 734 Uniform Lima, runway 9 right, ready for takeoff.
That's 43 miles, state 9 right, clear for takeoff, proceed on course.
Cleared for takeoff, proceed on course, 734 Uniform Lima.
Nice.
Here's
178 chart taking off, state 9 right, taxi to Alpha, cross runway 5.
Hello.
Oh. Rotate speed's like 55, I think.
Call sign.
Oof. We're in the air now.
So I'm laughing because, again, I'm not going to name names now, but someone would be like, don't pull the plane off the runway, let the plane take off.
Okay. I'm all about pulling the plane off the runway. If the plane's ready to fly, you might as well make it fly.
Right. This morning, actually, it's stuck on the runway for a really long time before it took off.
Well, it's not going to stay on the run. Depends how you have it trimmed, you know? Like, if you have it trimmed nose up, then it's going to take off pretty early.
Sure.
You know, if you have it trimmed nose down, then it's going to stay on the ground until you pull it back. So, I guess that's the point of putting takeoff trim in. But if you forget to put takeoff trim in, then it's never going to fly. Cool. I usually turn at 500 feet above the ground.
Okay, I was waiting for, because I thought, I don't know, I know there's like something with like IFR stuff, like the protected area, like the step downs or whatever, it's 700 feet or something, I don't know.
Okay. Well, he doesn't know that we're doing IFR stuff either.
Right. And I know like,
yeah.
Christine would say that, but like Andy.
475 Uniform House, state runway 9 right, taxi to Alpha, cross runway 5. Verify it was 055 on the heading.
Cool. You can put I can take the airplane, you can put your foggles on.
Yay.
My airplane?
Your airplane.
My airplane.
My airplane.
75 Uniform, that was runway 9 right they're going to.
Cool. Is he really loud to you or just me?
He's kind of loud.
Okay. Not sure if that was just my headsets or not.
Alright, so.
Cool, so if you want to stay at 2,000 feet, and we'll just get out from under Combs' airspace, and then we'll eventually come to 3,000.
Alright.
Just because I don't want to get too close to Columbus. Nice. Cool. And cool.
I like this cool, because it makes me feel like I'm actually competent.
Nice. It's all about the criticism sandwich. Good thing, bad thing, good thing.
I've never heard that.
that's my flight instructor philosophy. Criticism sandwich everything. Everything is a criticism sandwich. So don't worry, if you hear a lot of good things, you know there's like a criticism coming. Yeah, you know.
Yes, we'll just do this. Oh, great.
Cool, let's go and climb to 3,000 then, since we're already climbing anyways. We can put the power all the way in. that needle centered whenever you're ready, and we'll start using the VOR to get there. Sweet. Alright, so you get 500 feet per minute, so I'm okay with whatever airspeed you have, as long as you have 500 feet per minute here. But VY is 75 knots.
Okay.
So, and if you look at the climb checklist, it says to climb at around 70 to 80 knots. So, if you're going to follow the checklist, then 70 to 80 knots is what you should be doing. And we can do the climb checklist now if you want to, since we're climbing.
I don't think I've ever used the climb checklist. 70-80 power mixture instruments. Just take the taxi light off.
Taxi and landing light off. Cool. Now we're done the climb checklist. Awesome.
And the plane hasn't gone completely to shit.
We're still flying. We're still airworthy. It's a tad hazy up here, though. Nice, cool.
I feel like that's like just by luck. I'm usually like a little bit.
It's pretty good. Both the needles are centered. Awesome, awesome.
Alright, let's try this whole thing.
Cool, sounds good.
Check that out. It's super, super lean, man.
Yeah, I don't think that thing works.
I thought it worked initially when I started flying with like Andrew.
1.9.
1.8. 7.
Ooh. Is that like 1.8 gallons per hour?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. That's not enough.
Yeah, so that was one of our squawks from this morning, as well as VORs.
Well, how many degrees is it off?
Enough. As I...
Okay, I just follow the needle.
State Tower, flight design 178 Charlie Tango. Ready for departure, runway 9 right.
78 Charlie Tango, off State Tower 9 right, clear for takeoff, turn on course, wind 0605.
178 Charlie Tango, turn on course.
Cool.
Roger,
20 miles from the VOR.
left on course, 8 Charlie Tango.
So do you say 20 miles to do get everything, or 10?
I mean, we're just like not doing anything right now, right? So if you just want to walk yourself through like slowly, like everything, then I don't see what the problem with that is.
Zulu.
Oh my
Wind
God.
070 at 06. Visibility 10. Sky condition overcast 3,600. Temperature 19 Celsius. Dew point 16 Celsius. Altimeter 2995. Remarks. Density altitude 1,700. Marion Municipal Airport, Marion, Ohio.
Pretty much right there.
Yeah. Do you see your needles off a little bit? You have your track right here. 007. So if this number is bigger than what that number is, the needle's not going to come in at all.
Tower, Mooney November 6475 uniform is ready to depart.
So this is our track right here, right? So track includes like our wing. So our track is like this, whatever that angle is.
Now 060 at 6.
So if you go direct enter again.
75 uniform will depart runway 9 right. We'll turn left on course.
Our desired track is 005. What you're doing right now is a 002.
Gotcha. Now, you just when you said with that this number is bigger than that number, I didn't know what the other number was that you were talking about. Now I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like that number. So if we center this up again, that's 005, ish, kind of, right? So
would that be 005?
Yeah. So it looks like the GPS and the VOR are a little bit different from each other because it wants us to go 005, right? This is the difference between a track and a heading, so I think we just have a little bit of wind up here. But see how you're 5 degrees off now? So the needle has already started to move just like a little bit to the left. But you know, to keep this needle centered, you're going to go 005-ish. I think there's a plane over here somewhere.
Here's that guy if you want.
Like 5 miles away from us. Not too worried. 2 miles away from us, just kidding.
But we are converging.
Now he's right at our altitude. Interesting. A little bit of heavy. He's turning. Oh, I see him. He's turning behind us. We're good. Nice. Cool, looks good.
Alright. I got that guy.
Cool. If I wanted to ID it manually with the Morse code, how would I do that?
Oh wow, where's the... I can barely hear it, but it's there.
Probably push this in and use the volume knob right there. Cool, nice. So we have a menu identified as well. Cool, let's go back to our heading. Cool, nice. Just want to see if you know how to do that. Because if it doesn't come up there, then you're going to have to do it with the Morse code.
Alright, so we got that guy, 261. Let's just stick that guy in here.
Let's get our altitude back. No point hanging out like right at the edge of our... Because we only have plus or minus 100 feet, right?
Yes.
So no point hanging out right at the edge. Might as well...
Or over it.
If you see it, I'm all about like, as soon as you see like a trend, like fixing it, you know? It's better to be right in the middle where you have the buffer room on both sides and right at the edge where you don't have any buffer room on one of the sides. Because the last thing you want to fail onto your altitude. That'd be sad. Cool.
Alright. 6193. Climb the 2900. ASOS, we got that. Not talking to those guys, we're not talking to those guys. 1228, already in the box.
Oh.
So let's switch that over since...
Sounds good.
So I've never done an approach where they go straight to the VOR, so I'm guessing I just kind of turn early and then head out on 261.
You can just go direct to the VOR and then we'll just turn.
Oh, so I just go past it and then come back in?
Yeah,
or?
so once you hit the cone of confusion, like where the needle goes away, then you can do your turn.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll just pick up the 0, which radio we're going to pick up actually?
261.
Are you sure?
Or the 081.
Yeah, because we'll be going that way, right? We'll be going this way.
Yeah.
How long are we going to go out on that radial for?
10 miles. I mean, not 10 miles, but we can remain within 10 miles, so...
Right, so you can really do whatever, but 2 minutes, we're going to go outbound.
Okay.
And then this leg right here is going to be 1 minute.
Okay. I will forget that, and you'll have to remind me.
That's pretty standard. So 2 minutes that way, then 1 minute around, and then we'll come back around to the right
to intercept.
and intercept the 261,
Okay.
heading back in. Watch your altitude, watch your needle.
What kind of traffic? 281 Bravo Golf, downwind 10 Wood County.
That sounds like my old Examiner, but I can't tell.
So what happened with, so was it, remember the name, was it like Leo?
Yeah.
So what, why did everybody switch? I feel like everyone now just uses Paul's just
Leo's so far away, yeah. It kind of sounded like him. Hi, Leo. Nope. Rip.
Wood County traffic, 281 Bravo Golf, base turning, final 10 Wood County.
Yeah, Paul's is a lot closer. Paul just raised his fee though. $450 down to the 400, but $50 is like not, I mean, flying all the way up to Leo is still gonna cost you more than $50, so yeah, he can afford to do that. Let's get that needle. Yeah, okay, got a good intercept angle in. Nice.
Wood County traffic, 127, left cross, runway 10 Wood County.
Cool, so we're 9.4 miles away. So let's pull our timer up since we're gonna be using our timer. So you can hit the function button. Cool, there's our up counter. So enter will start it, and enter will stop it, and then clear to reset.
Runway 10 Wayne County.
So, yep.
County traffic, helicopter 1.
So I don't know if you've heard this before, but it's like turn, time, twist, throttle, talk, or like the T's.
Yes, I have
So we're
heard
gonna,
it.
yeah, so we're gonna turn, right? We're gonna turn to 081, and then we're gonna start our timer once we roll out on our turn, and then we're gonna turn this. We're gonna turn this to 081. All right, so we're gonna turn, time, twist, you know. We're just gonna do all those things. So in that turn, I'd probably twist it to 081. This is 081, and then once we roll out on the turn, then we can start our timer.
Okay. I mean, I've seen that written, but honestly, no one has ever hammered that at me.
Yeah, that's kind of how I was taught to do it.
Flight 3, 2 miles to the southeast.
So, I know we're at 3,000, but we're going to be over there. Should we call them up and say, hey, inbound?
Yeah, I do a 5-mile call.
Okay.
5 miles to the south. We'll be overflying the field at 3,000 feet. Doing the VOR Alpha approach.
Mary Municipal Traffic, this is Skyhawk 734, Uniform Lima. We're at 3,000, about 7 miles to the south. We'll be overflying midfield and then heading out to the east, and we'll be doing the VOR Alpha approach.
Nice.
Bluffton, Cessna 529, final,
01 County.
Well, so closer we get to this VOR, the more sensitive it's going to be. Keep that in mind. Cool, so I feel pretty briefed on the approach. What are our minimums for the approach?
1640, well, 2900, 1640.
Awesome. When can we go down to 2,900?
When we're established on the inbound.
Wayne County traffic, 127, turning final, runway 10, touch and go, Wayne County.
But we can descend below 2900 when established on inbound, like up to that point we can be at 2900.
Yep, alright. Sounds good.
So traffic, taxi 4 Echoes, approximately 7.5 to the northeast, maneuvering at 3,000, Delaware traffic.
Well, what's our missed approach point? Like, when will we go missed? So we can see the airport.
Like, well, Yeah, go down to 1640 and then cruise and then...
To when?
Till the...
If we're in the clouds, how are we going to know when we hit our missed approach point?
When you're at the VOR,
Nice.
I think, for this one.
Yep.
I was like looking for times, I was like, I don't see any time.
Nope, no time. So yeah, once we hit the VOR again on the inbound, then that's our missed.
Hot Mike. Left in Cessna 91 back. Touch and go on runway 5, left in. Columbia traffic, Sky 4495 Lima. Stay downwind.
Don't turn too much.
Wayne County traffic, Metro Light Flight 3, 4.5 miles to the northeast, inbound for landing.
It looks pretty centered. We can go back to our 005. Back before it gets too far off. Back to 005.
What's that?
Back to 005.
I am 005.
This is the one that matters.
This is true.
Right traffic.
Your needle's already moving off to the left, right?
Turning left crosswind.
It's all about your needle. It's your needle.
But then I feel like I start flying that instead of flying traffic.
Well, that's important to keep in mind, but this is what really matters, you know? We're going towards the VOR, right?
Yeah.
That's not a heading. That's keeping this needle centered. If that needle goes all the way out to the side and you're still on your 005, you just... that defeats the whole purpose of, like, going towards the VOR with that. Cool. This looks good. 1.5 miles away, and then what's our heading going to be that we're turning to?
261.
Cool. Left or right turn?
Right turn.
Awesome.
Mr. Wayne County traffic, Metro Light Flight 3, 2 miles to the northeast, inbound for landing, Wayne County.
Oh, it's a 081.
Yeah. So we're getting pretty close. We're going to watch for that needle flip, and then we're going to start our turn.
And Wayne County traffic, Metro Light Flight 3, setting up right base 28, Wayne County, and we have the traffic in the left crosswind for 10.
And Nate, if you're still on, we're going to do some maneuvers before we land, in case you're wondering where we're at.
Wait for it.
Wayne County traffic,
There we go. Cool. Let's start our turn.
Downwind.
Awesome. Cool. And then once we roll out on that turn, we probably want to give a little bit of an intercept angle, so maybe roll out like on a 090 heading, since we know we overshot it, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So maybe like a maybe a little bit more than a 090. Then once you roll out, you can start the timer. Awesome. 3,000 feet. Perfect. 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 Perfect.
Alright, brothers, traffic, citation 750 Tango Bravo.
Awesome. Cool.
12 to the east, to overfly the airport, and our left traffic.
So now we're going to fly this heading until we see our needle start to come in, and then we're going to turn back to our 081 that we want. Yep, and then once we hit 2 minutes here, we're going to be turning to a 036, and that's a heading, right? That's not going to be a radial or anything like that.
Oh, yeah.
It'll just be a heading. Cool, there's our needle starting to move in. So match your turn to the speed of the needle. The needle's moving decently, you know. Fast, just start a nice turn to 081. You got your track here as well, so you see you're 20 degrees off of it right now.
Wayne County traffic, 127 is turning, left base, runway 10, Wayne County.
Nice.
Left is 759,
Cool, looks good.
Runway 5, left.
Alright, we're at 1 minute. So 3-6 for the next guy.
So watch your needle there. A little bit more of a left turn.
County for touch and go, and then we'll be departing the pattern to the north.
Awesome, cool. And then now that we're on a heading, what should we do now? Now that we have like a second to like breathe.
I have no idea what.
Let's reset our VOR to the inbound course. Now that we don't need it anymore. 261, perfect. So now we have it ready. So when we hit 1 minute, we're just going to make our right turn back around, and we're just going to intercept that needle. Because we don't need the VOR right now, right? We're on a heading.
Correct. Do you recommend always right turns, or like I know like?
I usually do a right turn, yeah.
Left 7529, back touch and go. Alright, so looks traffic 750 Tango Bravo, sending left down, and runway 2, taking right rolling.
Does this guy usually do the 2 minutes, 1 minutes? Because I see like the path on this guy looks like it would take us out farther, or is?
Yeah. So this has a 10-mile circle right there.
Okay, so that's what that is.
Looks like it. Yeah, the 2 minute, then 1 minute things is kind of recommended, but the most important thing is that you stay within that 10 miles. You know, because that's where your protected area is. But 2 minute, 1 minute is pretty standard. That's how I did all my stuff when I was. That's what my instructor taught me to do. I think it's definitely written in books, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident about that.
Space County Traffic Guard 902, left base to final, runway 5, Space County.
Traffic 2976, Juliet is 5 miles to the north and be entering the left down room for runway 5, Bluffton.
So there's that needle centered there, so yep.
Book traffic.
We're going to overshoot it just a little bit.
About 6.5 to the
So,
north to 3,000 feet.
always standard rate, or if you see it coming in?
If it's coming in, I might do a little bit more in standard rate, yeah. Just because it's so much effort to get that needle centered again.
Yeah.
But it's not too far off. It should be pretty easy to correct. Nice.
Alright, so we're inbound. Undercarriage mixture, fuel bomb, seat belts, switches.
Cool. So we have 5 miles to descend down to 1600. So keep that in mind.
Alright, well, I still need to slow down.
Yep.
So let's do that.
Nice, and watch that needle as well. Watch this needle too. We have a 20-degree intercept right now. Yep.
Marion Municipal Traffic, this is Skyhawk 734 Uniform Lima. We're inbound for, shit.
This is VOR Alpha. VOR Alpha.
We're inbound for the VOR Alpha, Marion Municipal.
Yeah.
Just trying to look for the runway. There it is, 25.
Yeah, it's an alpha
Well, I guess
approach,
it's
so
an alpha,
yeah,
so it doesn't really
you can
matter.
pick what runway you want. Let's watch that needle though. Always fly the airplane first. You still have a 20-degree intercept in there. We should really be like,
Yeah.
cool. And then keep that descent coming down. Nice airspeed.
976 Juliet is downwind runway 5, Bluffton.
So if you want that needle to come in, that number's going to have to be
traffic, Sky
much less.
264 Echoes, approximately 1 mile to the south,
This
inbound for
guy's
runway 10, Morrow County traffic.
Doesn't look like, yeah, it does look like it's a little off actually, yeah.
And then, usually, once I pass Pela for the VOR Alpha and Knox, I put in 10 degrees of flaps. Or I put in 10 degrees of
Right,
flaps
there's
here.
no final approach fix here. Yep, so there's nothing to tell you when to do it, so you can do it now.
Okay.
I would descend a little faster, because we're almost at the airport, and we still have to go down like 900 feet. So, it should at least be 500 feet per minute, or else we're not going to make it.
Shooting forward. for 1640. Oh yeah, where you're gonna overshoot the crap out of this.
Just pull a little more power out and let the nose come down a little bit more. And then watch your needle, it's starting to come back in, so you want to start that right turn back. Start the right turn back, right turn back, right turn back, right turn back, 261. Cool, nice. 300 feet to go. Oh, there's our needle center. Just keep it right in the middle there. We're 1 mile from the VOR. 200 feet to go. Nice, and then don't overshoot our 1640. So there's our 1640 right there. Bring the nose back up. Good. Watch your needle. Watch your altitude. And then we're gonna go miss at the missed approach point.
Entering downwind for 10.
Once that needle flips.
Borrow traffic.
And we got busted.
A little bit. There's our missed. There it is. Cool. Full power. Perfect. Cool, so what's our missed approach here? Climbing right turn to 2,900. Cool, nice.
Fremont traffic, Skyhawk 131, departing the pattern to the west, Fremont.
So,
I would start your right turn. It's a missed approach is climbing right turn, so it doesn't say to go up to any altitude, it just says climbing right turn. Cool. Standard rate.
so it's just a, is it just a spiral over the VOR then?
Yeah, we're already at the VOR, right? And the hold is at the VOR, so we're already in the hold already.
Okay.
Yep, so what heading are we turning to?
081.
Cool. So keep the turn coming, standard rate the whole time, standard rate the whole time.
Bluffton traffic, Cessna 78755 is 2 miles to the northwest, simulated engine failure inbound runway 5, Bluffton.
Awesome. Cool. And when do we start the timer for this hold?
Usually when you get the flip flop, but here I feel like.
Yep, it's a flip flop still. Yep. So once it says 2, we'll start the timer because that means we're gonna beam the VOR, right? Once we get that flip flop, it means we're like right next to it. So then we'll start our timer. Then we'll go out for a minute. Cool, so we're just looking for that flip, and our altitude's coming up as well, so we're going to start to level off. And we're going to do 90 knots in the hold, and we're looking for the flip on the VOR still. We're holding our heading, 081. And we're watching our altitude, nose down. Watching, there's a flip flop. Nice, we're still watching our altitude. 90 knots, we're a little slow. Awesome, cool. So, back down 2,900.
Boston traffic, Cessna 755 on left base, runway 5, Boston.
Cool, so our inbound course once again is 261, so it's the same thing. So we already have that set in there, so that's perfect. It looks really good. So we'll just, which way are we turning when we hit 1 minute? Perfect, cool. And we'll start the timer again.
Is downwind for 10, Laurel County.
Watch your altitude a little bit, we're a little high. A little fast. Reserve 1 minute, perfect, good.
Boston traffic, Cessna 755, final, runway 5, Boston.
So once you see that trend, it's all about the trends. Don't let it become a problem. You start it right when it starts.
I wasn't even focusing on that. I was looking at that because I was like,
Lots of traffic, Cessna.
is again coming in.
I wouldn't worry about it yet. We haven't even turned that much yet. So keep the standard rate turning, because we're not turning very much right now. I think we're going to overshoot our needle here a little bit.
A lot.
Yeah, so you really got to keep it standard rate. And watch your altitude. I wouldn't pull the carb beat out, we're just in cruise flight right now. So you can if you want to.
I always thought outside the green arc, carb heat.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine.
Morrow County,
No harm in it.
is final for 1.
Cool, so we're gonna give ourselves a little bit of intercept angle in here. So maybe like a 280 or something like that. Perfect, and we're gonna start a timer, perfect. Cool. So now we're just going to try to center that needle up, and hopefully we cross the VOR when that also says a minute. That's our goal. Nice, needle's coming back in, looks good. Start your slow turn back to your 261. Nice, so we're watching for the flip-flop still. Should be coming up fairly soon.
A minute.
Yep, so we're still waiting for our flip-flop. There it is. Nice. So good. Start your turn. Perfect. So it was 5 minutes late. So we'll subtract 5 seconds.
It's like 5 minutes early.
Oh my god, that would be a lot. Yeah, so we'll subtract 5 seconds from our outbound leg, right? So we'll go out for 55 seconds this time. And then we'll turn. And hopefully it'll be a minute then. So our goal is to make that inbound leg a minute, right?
Yes.
Cool. So we'll do one more lap in the hold. I won't say anything. I'll try to be quiet.
Then you'll see the wheels fall off.
The wheels look good. I can still see my wheel. When does the timer start?
Oh, flip-flop. There we go.
Cool. So how many seconds are we going out here? Cool, perfect. Something you can consider is maybe going a little bit to the left, because last time we overshot our course, right?
Yeah.
So...
I don't know if I actually held that very well, so I'm trying to just hold that.
Cool. Yeah, something else to think about is how you're getting pushed in those turns. Because if you're overshooting it every time, then you might as well just roll out earlier. Or if you're undershooting it, rolling out later. There's your 55 seconds.
Bluffton traffic, Cessna 7842 Echo, 4 miles to the northwest, inbound runway 5, Bluffton.
Full standard rate, perfect.
Are you hearing that feedback? Like, almost like you have a window open and it's blowing?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
this is
that.
blowing on my face,
That's
yeah.
what it is, okay.
Yeah, so it looks like we do really need that correction angle in there. be way less than a minute. Cool, altitude. Good, yep, start turning back in while watching for the flip. Watch your airspeed. Watch your altitude.
All County traffic, Sky 34 Echo is...
Cool, there's our flip. So yeah, that's okay. Let's turn south. Yeah. As soon as we turned out, like we're really close to the airport. Yep. I think we really need that track out a little bit.
County traffic, November 267.
Even our 90 knots, I think, would have been a little bit helpful too, because we got there really fast.
West of Williams
But cool,
County.
that's good.
Inbound for landing on runway 7. Williams County traffic.
But we can stay at 3,000 since we're there anyways. And let's go direct to OSU when you're ready.
Alright. I'll get us set up going south first.
Sounds good.
Traffic 407 Delta Sierra, making a left crosswind and departing the pattern to the north, southbound.
Alright.
Boston traffic, Cessna 7843 Echo, landing 45 left downwind, runway 5, full stop, Boston.
I'm assuming you'll give me vectors or whatever.
Probably, yeah. 4 is always a good one to go direct to.
Alright. So I got there.
Tractor 5 kilos south, eastbound landing Morrow County.
Cool.
Alright.
Good.
1085. 1085. 1085. 1085.
County, Mooney, November 6475.
Cool, let's
is 10 miles.
hold the home button down, go to the default nav page.
Full stop.
Hold the home button down, because our heading's off right now by like 20 degrees. Cool, you go direct enter again. Cool, now go back to the default nav page. Cool, so we should be going at 196.
County traffic, helicopter 130 November Echo is off the Marysville Hospital, turning to the southeast, going to cross midfield en route to Columbus.
Awesome. So there's our needle centered, looks good.
Echo turning left base, runway 5, Bluffton.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is appointment on the go. Going to stay in the pattern for runway 10, Morrow County.
Roger, Air Tractor 5 kilos now, just about to turn a real short final on the grass, 28 Morrow County, no factor to you.
7843 Echo turning final.
Man, it got really busy.
Yes. We'll go there.
Yeah, we can call Columbus approach up for this approach if you want. Is that what you did last time? I guess you got flight following last time.
Yeah, we had flight following last time.
Cool, yeah, we can put 12595.
Oh.
And then you can put tower below that.
Code 6124, pilot discretion is going to maintain 6,000.
Where we going?
Sweet.
So just
Yeah.
tell them we have a request, and then when they come back,
I'd
ask.
wait a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still pretty far away.
Alright.
But yeah, I usually do a cold call first. So like, close approach, 734 from Lima with request, and I'll just stop there. And if they call me back, I'll be like, close approach, 734 from Lima, 10 miles north of Ohio State, requesting the ILS9R, full stop. have Tango, or whatever the weather is. Yeah, lots of ways to do. There's lots of ways to do it.
Medevac, Mid-Flight 2, 2,500.
Medevac, Mid-Flight 2, Columbus, radar contact. That's northwest of State, 2991, where you headed?
2991, we're inbound to Children's Hospital, Mid-Flight 2.
Mid-Flight 2,
Mid-Flight 2, on course, Children's Hospital,
visual approaching you, landing departing runway 9 right.
Hey, no problem, I'll take care of that.
We'll almost watch our needle as well.
Barricades on the school, FBO, and West Ramp. Hazardous weather information available on high watch or flight service frequencies, and advise controllers contact have information uniform.
Cool.
State time information uniform 2253 Zulu, wind 060 at 4, visibility 10 miles, sky clear, temperature 23, dew point 18, altimeter 298.902.
Awesome. We have uniform. Yeah, it's fine.
The first flying club I was a member of, they had a little sign above the mixture in one of the planes that said, "Gas is cheaper than engines." So I feel like
That's
at that point
fair.
I was a little bit like apprehensive to lean because of that.
Flight 2 transition through Delta at OSU is approved. You can just move me.
Mid-Flight 2, transition through the Delta OSU with you. Thank you, sir.
Interesting. Gas is cheaper than engines. I feel like that also means you should lean it, because if you don't lean it, then I feel like it'd be hard on the engine. I feel like that's very confusing saying.
Well, maybe I was taking it wrong. I took it to mean like, don't overlean the engine and then blow it up.
Okay. The first time you said it, I was like, you should lean it then, because if you don't, then the mags will run rough.
But I feel like you can just burn the
Good point.
burn it
Good
off.
point. You're right. You're right. Why would leaning it hurt the engine?
Because
If you were leaning it too much and cutting the engine out?
Yeah,
okay.
you can overheat it, right?
Right, that's a good
Because that's
point.
why, because I remember what is it like? The leaning procedure is like.
Yeah, you lean it to peak, and then you roll it back in like 50 degrees.
Right. So I feel like that's like, because like if it's running rough because it's really hot, you just make it full rich, because then like all the extra fuel that you're putting in is pretty much just like taking the heat out of the metal.
Interesting.
So again, I might be not making any sense, but that's.
Oh, that's an interesting thing, yeah. I never thought about it like that.
Need a nap?
Yes. I'm like not. I've been getting up really early lately, and I have to be at the airport at 6:30 tomorrow morning. It's like a lot.
I'll be there too, flying with James if the weather's nice.
Ah, at 6:30 at 7? At 7?
Well, 7. I mean, I'll try and get there.
7's good, yeah.
Try and get there. I don't know. I like early morning flights because then, if you're the first one there, no one's getting the plane back late.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Everything else, and usually the weather's a little bit nicer, but.
Very good point. Let's see how far we are. So we're 5 miles north of Delaware.
So if you want to
find a spot to call them, you can just say our location's like 5 north of Delaware.
Alright. So it's Columbus approach here, but a lot of times it's Columbus departure. Does it really matter?
It doesn't really matter, no.
Columbus approach, this is Scott, 734 Uniform Lima with the request.
734 Uniform Lima, Columbus squawk 5325.
5325.
5325 on 734 Uniform Lima.
Nice.
We haven't given him anything.
He must not be very busy, so he's trying to help us out a little bit.
Alright, so
he'll say something back to us eventually, that we're in radar contact. And then you're just going to request the ILS9R right, full stop, and OSU.
departure Eclipse 575 Charlie.
That totally threw me off because when he said that right away, like
575 Charlie, departure radar.
I felt like he's not talking to us.
Yeah.
10,005 Charlie.
Definitely very forward.
Picard 6124, I'm going to get you in quicker on the visual. Plan a 5-mile final, get you in front of some medevac helicopter traffic out to the west. 734 Uniform Lima, you're ready to contact this north of Delaware, altimeter 2991. What's your request?
With ILS9 right into state, full stop, please.
4 Uniform Lima, fly heading at 210, vector for the approach, maintain VFR.
Maintain VFR and then 210 on the heading. 734 Uniform Lima.
Perfect, nice.
6124, turn right heading 320. Clip 575 Charlie Charlie, turn right heading 100.
1005 Charlie Charlie.
Cool, when you roll out on this, go ahead and set your heading indicator again. It's about 10 degrees off. I can turn me back to 210. Cool.
Picard 6124, turn right heading at 010. The airport will be off the right 2 to 3 o'clock and 7 miles.
Cool, so we can get the rest of the approach set up. Now they're getting vectors.
Turn final off the 10 heading if you would for noise abatement. Clear for the visual approach 10 left. 5 Charlie Charlie, contact Indy Center 124.45. We'll see you.
124.45 Charlie Charlie.
Cool.
Medevac mid-flight 2, there is traffic at 1, moving near 12 o'clock at 5 miles. She's northbound on a right base into Columbus at 3,000, and Embraer 175. Should be turning final shortly.
Mid-flight 2, TCAS contact, looking for the Embraer, and I can take it down to $2,000 if you want to give him some more room.
That'll be good, thank you.
$2,000.
2.5 or 2,000, mid-flight 2.
So what else can you do?
Air 4708, Columbus approach heading at 320, vector ILS runway 10 left.
I feel like I got most of the stuff. Like, I can do another gums check.
You're missing one really important thing for the approach. Just go through your brief again and think about it.
Mid-flight 2, thanks. Picard 6124, inbound now, the traffic off your left, 2300, descending down to 2
that's
is a
fine,
medical
yeah,
helicopter.
it's identified.
And you can contact tower 132.7.
You're good there.
I am failing at this. I don't know. I
You're good, you're good. What's the next box?
Mid-flight 2, report landing assured. You would constellate clearance behind.
So you have the localizer frequency, then what's the next box after that?
092.
Okay, that's important. Not gonna work if we don't put that in.
4708, descend to maintain 10,000.
Nice, yeah, I usually go box by box when I brief my approaches and just make sure all the boxes are filled in. Cool, that's good. That's important. It's not gonna work if we don't put the approach course in. Cool, looks good. Heading looks awesome, altitude looks good.
Track 4 Uniform Lima, I missed you if you set up an information uniforms current at state. The wind over there is 0604, altimeter 2992.
Thanks, we have uniform. 734 Uniform Lima.
Oh, nice.
Phenom 443, Bravo Bravo, Columbus approach heading 320, vector ILS 10 right, descend to maintain 10,000.
So just watch your compass here a little bit. Your heading indicator. Go 210.
Columbus, Mid-flight 2, please say surface winds.
Mid-flight 2, the wind here is 100 at 7.
Oh, holy crap.
Once again, you have lost my intercom.
Wind
Just put it here, and you can reset.
100
if,
thank you. And I have the LV in sight. We're out of 2,000 for the approach.
Mid-flight 2,
about
thanks,
on now.
37 frequency change approved.
Thanks,
Yeah, I don't know.
Kind of way up.
Alright.
Looks good. Looks good.
Brickyard 4708, turn left heading 310, descend and maintain 6000.
I forgot that this plane doesn't fly straight.
I know. We seem to be turning left a lot. We got our glide slope needle in. Nice. I'm just like a track person, you know?
I can kind of tell you really like this view versus like the map or any of the other views.
This is the view it's supposed to be on.
I suppose it is, says default navigation, but...
Yeah. Because this is where your CDI switcher is. You have all your important things for your approach right here. On the map page you have nothing. Like...
So... Okay, so if I switch this... Alright. Never mind, it was on nav already, never mind.
Yeah, it switched it for you when you activated the approach. But you also have your unsuspend mode. You have your flight plan, so you can hit that and you can see your flight plan.
I didn't know you could do that.
And then you have your needle there, you have everything right here. And you can go to the map page here if you want to. But there's your flight plan. You have everything on this page. And the same thing with this one, if you hold the clear button down, it'll default to the same page. Like this is your home page. This is the home page. The map page is one click over. But the other page is that page.
Huh.
That's the important page. But I mean, the map is nice for situational awareness, and that's nice to have it right there. But this is the important page. And my instructor hammered that to my head so hard.
Yeah, like James and Andy kind of just like do whatever they do over there.
Yeah,
Such that
I always have it this one here, and then my backup can be the map if it has like a backup GPS. But this doesn't give you very many things. The map page gives you 1, 2, 3, 4 things, you know. But this page gives you 6 things. And it gives you your CDI switcher, and it gives you this, and you can get your flight plan. And you can hit the map page there. I'm blown.
Alright, turn us back that way.
Yeah, that would be beneficial eventually.
Sky 4 Uniform Lima, turn left to 180.
Left 180, Center 4 Uniform Lima.
He read your mind. He heard you talking. I hope we don't have a stuck mic. No, I'm kidding. That was really funny. I hope he turns it. 180. Perfect.
Shuttle 6251, departure radar contact, climb maintain 10,000.
I feel like in a sense that this is cheating because the air is so smooth.
It is. So you have really no excuses. It looks really good though. It looks really good. This whole flight back has been right on.
Setting the bar high there. You're setting the bar high.
Yeah.
1034 Uniform Lima, you're about 5 from Fuller, turn left to 120, 3,000 to establish, clear for the ILS runway 9 right.
Left 120, maintain VFR at 3,000, so established, and then cleared 9 right, ILS. Center 4 Uniform Lima.
Nice. Standard rate.
Columbus approach, Brickyard 3544, information India, it's 11-7 for 11,000.
Brickyard 3544, approach heading 160, vector ILS runway 10 left, and then set to maintain 6,000.
Alright, just maintain 6,000, heading 160, down to 6,000, Brickyard 3544.
Brickyard 4708, turn left to 280. 734 Uniform Lima, contact State Tower 118.8.
Over to tower, thanks. 734 Uniform Lima. Nice.
Columbus departure, TBM 4920, Yankee through 2,400, climbing 5,360 heading.
We're 2 from Fuller.
What's that?
We're 2 miles from Fuller.
Okay. State Tower, this is Cox 734 Uniform Lima. We're 2 miles from Fuller, inbound on ILS9 right.
734 Uniform Lima House State, runway 9 right, you're clear to land, still wind 0306.
Clear land, 9 right, 734 Uniform Lima. Alright, so we can descend to 2700.
Yeah, if you want to, you could just wait for the glide slope here, either way. Nice, looks good. Oh, there's our glide slope needle centered, so we should be going down 500 feet a minute now. Perfect, nice.
Looking for 1105, so we're at 26, so he's got ways to go.
Yep. This looks really good.
Stop jinxing me. Like everything, like if it's stabilized really quickly or like nicely, I usually do okay, but like if I get close and then I start to do the wibble wobble, it gets ugly fast.
Gotcha. So as long as you don't wiggle wobble, we'll be good. So don't do that. Alright, it's all about little corrections. Especially on a localizer, little things are going to give you big changes. So just nice, small, little corrections. Nice, small, deliberate. Every time you move the yoke, there should be a purpose. So you see your needle's moving a little bit to the left there, so we should turn a little to the left. Just like 5 degrees, and then wait. And then wait for it to center, then turn back, right 5 degrees.
For 1105.
Nice. We're a little high. Just put nose down just a touch.
A little slow too.
Yeah, just put a little bit of power in if you wanted to, maybe.
I feel like
a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Cool. Now the needle's centered again. Back to our heading. Then roll out.
Alright, so we're 2 miles from pretty much the missed approach point.
Cool. Little corrections here, so to the left, little nose down, and hold it. You don't want to overcorrect either. Little nose down some more.
State Tower, flight design 178 Charlie Tango, 7.1 miles northwest, coming in for a full stop with information uniform.
78 Charlie Tango, State Tower, your left base, runway 9 right, clear to land, show the wind 020 at 6.
We got 250 to go.
9 right, clear to land, Charlie Tango.
Good nose down. Cool.
100 feet to go. Getting high.
It moves, yep. I'm gonna take your goggles off.
Alright.
Nice.
Put some more flaps in.
Watch your airspeed if you do that, though. Nice.
I actually flared this time.
Yeah.
Clear for Lima Tower, turn right at Charlie, Alpha to the ramp, monitor ground, 0.7, good day.
Charlotte Alpha ground, 0.7. Monitor ground, 0.7. Good day. You got lucky in the sense that...
That ILS is really good. Let's switch to ground. The ILS was really, really good.
I don't know.
It starts moving really fast, you know, the closer you get to it, and you kept it. I mean, the glide slope almost got away from you, but you caught it again.
Yeah, I was focusing on other things, and then I saw it, and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
I usually fly the needles when I'm on ILSs. I won't really look at much anything else.
Really? Okay, because and I feel like that's when I was first starting out. I would just focus on that, and then I would overcorrect because I guess I didn't know enough at the time of how little the corrections were. So I was like,
yeah. So you just move the yoke a little bit, then you just wait, and you see the needle start moving back in, and then you move the yoke back to the left a little bit, then you just level it. It's like little teeny movements. But yeah, I thought overall it's pretty good.
Tango firm, 9 right, clear to land.
I wonder if that's like somebody soloing or what, because there's like those two people.
Yeah, it might have been like an intro flight for like a kid or something, and the parents are just like watching, or dad is just watching, or something. I don't know. Maybe it might be a first solo. That'd be cool. Usually first solos you just stay at the airport though.
I thought it was funny, and I know like they say it was like 7.1 north. It's like the
point one is really important there. Especially by the time you finish that call, it's going to be 7.0. So he just lied, basically, to the controller. At 0.1 miles, man.
Okay. Well, let's get this guy shut down.
Sounds good.